Hey guys, and welcome to my first Fut Champions type video. I didn't actually do the Fut Champions the first week because I didn't actually get the game until like Thursday, so I didn't really have time to, qualify and, get a good enough team to really like compete. So this week, I've got an alright team for both of them, just rotating. But yeah, we have this game here. I'm not going to spoil like what I finally get, and I've finished it now. What I finally get in Fut Champs because I'm probably going to make another video on that. But this is basically just the weirdest game ever, and it's not like, oh, it's like glitchy or anything. There was just so many goals, and as you can see, like straight from kickoff, they go 1-0 up. Like he passed it around the back for a bit, then just went forward and scored. And then right here, 8th minute, we score there. Unfortunately though, we get an injury to Eder, which needs to be addressed in this game for a start. Injuries are absolutely ridiculous. The amount of injuries I get, like I think I got 30 in about the 40 games, and about 20 of them were foot injuries. And you have to pay like 2,000 coins for a foot injury card, which is just fucking mental. I spent so much coins on them. It's just ridiculous. I think I spent about 40k. That like if I got like 20, and they were 2,000 each. That's about 40k I spent on just fitness cards, healing cards alone. And at one stage, I had like 62,000 coins. A few games later, I looked, and my coin balance had actually dropped because of the amount of injuries I was getting, and it was like, I'm actually losing money playing the game. And like the whole point of the FIFA this year like was a lot to reward the player, the people that play the game a lot, especially with this Fut Champions. But you're literally getting injuries every single game, sometimes even 2 injuries a game, which is absolutely ridiculous. And they're all foot injuries. No one can afford them. At one stage, the bronze, which were +1s, were going for 2,000 coins. If you wanted a +5 on a bronze, you had to pay 2,500. But like every match was, they were out for like 4 or 5 matches usually with the foot injury, and it's like, for fuck's sakes, another one. And it's just, it actually drove me crazy in the end. But it's coming back to this game. We're not even 30 minutes in, and it's already 3-2. It's now 3-3, just about on the 30-minute mark. And it's just a really weird game. Like some of these goals, like right here, how is Jesse Rodriguez out-strengthening Rudiger of all people? But whatever. And once again, we get another chance here. And look at this. Martial just getting dominated, but he somehow still gets through, keeps the ball, and then finishes it to make it 4-3. And yeah, it's just a bit of an odd game, 36 minutes and 4-3, In this game, you see some goals, you see a few, like, 4-1s, you don't really get too many real high-scoring games. And it's 4-3 at half time. You don't even expect this at the end of every game, let alone at half time. Some games will go 0-0 for like the entire game. But right here, we get another chance. We make it 5-3 with Inaki Williams against this guy. And basically, this is where the floodgates open. So you thought, it was like a pretty hectic first half for both teams. I think in this half, it just went to shit for this guy, basically. Al-Sharawi getting on the ball here, cutting inside. Brilliant little shot. Makes it 6-3 in the 74th minute. We had a bit of a dry patch from 5-3 to 6-3. I was like, couldn't really score, couldn't really break this guy down, but I made it 6-3 eventually. And right here, we're on the ball again. We go past his defender, and then Winston Reid takes out Martial. He's the last defender, so he gets a red card. And at that point, it's already 6-3, and now he's got a red card to one of his centre-backs. So you can just imagine what's going to happen next. So we take the free kick with Al-Sharawi, and he actually hits the crossbar from it, but it falls to Inaki Williams, who finishes it to make it 7-3. And we're not even done yet. Like, we're not even close to being done. There's still quite a lot, as you can see from the video link. There's still, another couple of minutes to go. Right here, Inaki Williams plays it over to Martial. I try to play it back, but Inaki Williams picks it up. He goes on a run, cuts inside here, cuts back past the last defender and finishes it to make it 8-3. And guess what? We're still not done. And it's just an absolute mental game. However, this guy, straight from kickoff, he goes, he passes it eventually out wide to Jesse Rodriguez, who plays it over to Cavani, who plays it back to Jesse Rodriguez, and Jesse Rodriguez here just goes straight around his man, plays it across to Mohamed Salah, and that's basically what he was trying to do the whole game, was just sweat it. And, you know, he's made it 8-4 here. I mean, there's 12 goals in the game already. And guess what? It's still not over. Straight from kickoff, we go this time. We play it back, and then eventually play it up to Martial. Martial goes around his player, gets tackled, gets a little bit lucky, wins it back, falls to Inaki Williams. Inaki Williams plays it through to Martial, and Martial makes it 9-4 in the 88th minute. And that's actually how the game's going to end. But 9-4, 13 goals in one game, which is just absolutely mental. Like, what a game it was, especially that first half. It was so tight, but this, you know, we eventually run away with it with a 5-goal difference, which it's just absolutely insane. I really couldn't imagine ever having a game of FIFA like that. Like, I can understand like winning like 10-0. I think I've done that before, but 9-4, so it's not like they're that bad. They're pretty shit, but they're not that shit. Anyway, that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe and all that. And I have another Fut Champions video coming out soon. So yeah, peace.